Hey everybody, Kendra here. I wanted to talk about a few ways that we could help to regulate our clients, especially in helping in wellness professions. So there's a place in town that I go to every 3 weeks. I'm not going to name them, but there's some things that are a little dysregulating whenever I go, and I'm like, oh, okay. So things that can help is whenever a person comes in, you're looking at them and you're speaking directly to them, you're connecting with them. It doesn't take very long. I get that in an office, that it's very go, 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 go. Let's pump the patients out so we can get more money, that kind of thing. But what we really want is we want emotional, mental, physical, spiritual wellness. I get that you can't make everyone's nervous system just A-okay, but there are ways to connect with your patients to help them. And so that would be one. The other one would be having more than one person up at the counter being able to answer the phone. So the person's not on the phone, talking to the person on the phone while looking at you, or talking to the person on the phone completely ignoring you while you're going up to them to check in. What we really want is one or the other. You're either on the phone and on the phone. That's it. You're paying attention to the person on the phone. You're saying, hello, how are you? Okay, goodbye, thank you. You're being polite on the phone and you're connecting on the phone. And then whenever a person is in front of you, you're speaking to them, you're talking to them, and you're not doing 1,000 other things at once. I've worked in places like this, so I get how it is, but it's very dehumanizing and it's very dysregulating for people's nervous systems. And we're wanting to heal that. We're wanting to heal the connection deficit we have in the world, because connection is the only thing that keeps humans alive, right? And when we don't have connection, then we're armoring. We go to survival mode, and there's many other types of survival mode, but that's what our bodies go into, right? So we need these places that are frequent for us, that are helping us to also help us in other ways, even if we don't know they're helping us, if that makes sense. Okay, so the other thing is when I walk, they say hi to me, the other people, and they walk in front of me so far. They don't talk to me. They are quick, hurry. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, no, talk to the person while you're going to the room. They can only walk so fast, so walk with them, have a chat with them, connect with them, and then be polite whenever you're leaving. That's great, okay? The other thing is whenever you are the practitioner and you're going to touch your client, you need to tell them you're going to touch them. This is a trauma-trained way of being a helping professional, is before you touch them, let them know you're going to touch them, especially if they're on a table, they're face down, or their eyes are closed. Like, I get that a lot of people's jobs are touching the person, but before you go and touch them, let them know, right? Before you use an instrument on them, let them know. It's very important for their nervous system because they're in a vulnerable position. And what you don't want is you don't want them freezing and just allowing you to do whatever you want to them, because that's harming them, whether they know it or not, especially if they have had their boundaries violated physically. Okay, so that is something to really keep in mind. Have your name tag out. Tell people your name. I'm not talking about being overly friendly. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the right amount of vulnerability and connection to make someone feel seen, heard, and valued. That's what I'm saying. And it's not that challenging, because I've done it in my lines of work that I've done, and I have trauma and I've had dysregulation and things like that. So a lot of people might have to be taught this. There's a lot of people who just might have to be taught this, and that's fine, but it's really important to do that. Teach your staff mindfulness techniques. All of this stuff is backed by science. Teach them mindfulness techniques, and the practitioners do mindfulness techniques. Before you see a client, ground yourself, take a breath. It takes like 5 seconds. Before you go into work, do that. Before you go to see a client after lunch, do that. Those kinds of things. And be really courteous of the people who are also in the room or in the building that might be doing other modalities. Like, shut the doors. Don't slam the doors. Talk softly. Don't yell. Whenever you're cooking the food, close the doors, wash your hands, like olfactory senses, right? For your clients, for people around, just be mindful of these things and be courteous and be cautious. And I know that, again, you can't make sure that everyone is regulated 100% of the time, but these things will help you connect to yourself and connect to the people you're around a lot better. Even if you don't want to be connected to them, like, and be friends, it helps you connect in a human sense, like a soul sense. And that's very healthy, right? It's emotional, mental, and physical, spiritual health. So people in physical health professions need to think about the mental and emotional health of their clients as well. And these are very simple steps to do that. Bye. Also, if you value my content, like, follow, comment, and share. And there's resources down below as always. Bye.